striking on display is really, really cool.
She do well just boxing, really meaningful.
Inches tall, she weighed in officially at 126 pounds and holds a professional record of 5 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Dakota Ditcheva.
Never disrespect Dakota Ditcheva. Here's what happens.
And a right hand.
She's pretty, but with killer instincts. One right hand, and that's all it took to knock out elite fighters. They saw her blonde hair, her pink shorts, her Barbie aesthetic, and thought they found an easy payday.
She's fire. That girl she is fucking good. She's mean. She's nasty.
Another knockout for Dakota Ditcheva.
But they were all sent to the same place, the Shadow Realm. Except one opponent looked at all those knockouts and called them fake. Said Dakota wins meant nothing, that her opponents were hand-picked. And in Nashville, that opponent almost proved it. Because for 90 seconds, Dakota Ditcheva was on her back with a jiu-jitsu black belt on top of her, landing shots, proving the doubters right.
Come on in.
Down the fence.
We're ready.
So long and rangy.
Put away.
Welcome to Punch Club, fellas. Here we go. Catherine Corginas, November 2022. Before Nashville, before the doubters got loud, before anyone questioned if Dakota was real, it was Madison Square Garden. November 25th, 2022. Dakota was 6-0, but still unknown. Catherine Corginas was 3-0 with 3 vicious finishes, undefeated, confident, running her mouth. I love to crush dreams, so let's go.
So I want that challenge. I want that hard fight. I want to have to brawl and bang, and I'm ready for that.
That's what Corginas said. She believed Dakota hadn't been tested, and she was about to be the first person to really hurt this blonde kickboxer from Manchester. Dakota had a ritual. Before every fight, she'd blow a kiss to her opponent, not out of affection, out of warning. The fight started, no glove touch. Corginas rushed center. Dakota worked her distance.
Now Orthodox will see her switch back and forth throughout this fight.
Front kicks, cracking ribs, knees in the clinch. Corginas tried to survive. Then, with seconds left in round 1, Dakota saw her opening.
Ditcheva has relocated her camp to Coconut Creek, American Top Team. Conan Silveira is in her corner, as is her brother, an accomplished kickboxer himself.
A right hand, clean on the jaw. Corginas went stiff, crashed to the canvas like someone cut her power. Dakota followed with a standing hammer fist. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's how long the Dream Crusher lasted.
Very good, Chris.
In and out, in and out.
Who's the cage? Who's the cage? Who's the cage? Very good. Move away.
Dakota roared, but it wasn't a celebration. It was a warning to everyone watching.
This is massive. I just want to say a massive thank you to PFL because I honestly feel like I'm in a movie sometimes.
Someone was watching, someone who thought she'd found the blueprint to expose what Dakota really was. Madeleine Hermansen, PFL Europe Quarterfinals, March 2023. Madeleine Hermansen was a Swedish grappler. At the face-off, she copied Dakota's pre-fight kiss, mocking her. The poster girl was about to get exposed. The plan was simple: take Dakota down, make her fight where strikers panic. Show the world she was one-dimensional. March 25th, 2023. Newcastle. Tournament format. 1 loss and you're done. The bell rang. Dakota came out vicious. Kicks that echoed. Knees that made Hermansen grimace. Hermansen shot for a takedown.
Pressing Hermansen against the cage.
Got it for a moment. The plan was working. Dakota was on the ground. But then, something unexpected happened. Dakota didn't panic. She reversed. Took Hermansen back, locked in a rear naked choke. Inescapable. Hermansen tap.
Excellent work. Ditcheva just put her right leg behind.
3 minutes and 52 seconds. The striker just submitted a grappler. Dakota's mom, former kickboxing world champion Lisa Holworth, rushed into the cage. But the critics had an explanation ready. Hermanson was on a losing streak, not elite. Another easy matchup for the Golden Girl. The next opponent heard those excuses, and she had a different plan. One that would take Dakota into deep waters where pretty strikers drown. Cornelia Holm, PFL Europe Semifinals, September 2023. Cornelia Holm was a submission specialist. She'd finished opponents with chokes, broken arms, no remorse. But Holm's plan wasn't to submit Dakota. It was smarter than that. Survive round 1, make Dakota work, then take over in round 3 when the striker's cardio fails. The face-off was tense. Two fighters who knew this was going to be a war. 30 seconds in, Holm shot for a takedown. Survival mode from the opening bell.
Legs back in the fight.
No surprise there.
I mean, it's a small victory, but then
Dakota sprawled, defended, then punished Holm with knees to the ribs. Hard, thudding knees that took the air out of her lungs. Round 1 ended. Holm was hurt but still standing. The plan was working. Round 2, Dakota landed a right hand that made Holm's legs wobble.
laser, she always hits her target with that right hand.
Gets a hold of the leg, though.
Holm panicked, shot desperately. Dakota shut it down, got on top, ground and pound. Round 3, this was it. The round where strikers fade, where cardio takes over, where grapplers win. Everyone knew it. Holm's corner knew it.
Both of these women showing a little fatigue. Oh, there's a head kick. Good bounce still in the steps after some deep breaths.
The commentators mentioned it. Dakota was about to hit the wall, but something strange happened. Dakota came out like the fight just started. Halfway through the round, she landed a vicious left to the body. Perfect liver shot. Holm dropped.
Smart third round for Dakota, keeping that kicking range with those long legs.
Dakota followed with a right hook. Holm couldn't move for a full minute. Fight over at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round 3. Dakota didn't fade. She finished stronger. The plan failed.
Oh!
The power! Dakota Ditcheva with the third round finish!
She was moving to the PFL Europe Finals, one fight away from $100,000 and a championship belt. But something was brewing that Dakota didn't know about yet. Across the Atlantic, American fighters were watching, taking notes, and they had something to say about her competition. Something that would follow her all the way to Nashville. Valentina Scatizzi, PFL Europe Finals, December 2023. First, she had to get through Valentina Scatizzi, an Italian brawler who thought Dakota was soft. At face-offs, Scatizzi tried intimidation, mean-mugging, getting in Dakota's face. Dakota just smiled and pointed to the belt. December 8, 2023, Dublin, Ireland, championship night. Tizzy came forward like a bull, pressuring, walking Dakota down, but Dakota was a counterpuncher. Every forward step cost Scatizzi.
Knee to the head as well.
Nice tricky knee there from Dakota. Another one's coming, it looks like. Beautiful.
Front kicks, right hands, then the clinch. Dakota pins Scatizzi against the fence. Knees over and over to the body, to the head.
Nasty to the body.
Nasty knee.
She's absolutely devastating in these tight positions.
Good head position here from Dakota. Nice.
Tizzy's left eye started swelling. Massive purple bruising. It got worse with every strike. Dakota kept targeting it. Zero mercy.
Tips off the cage. Put her on her back.
I mean, it's a good game plan from Scatizzi. It's the way she's got to win.
Between rounds, the ringside doctor looked at the eye and waved it off. Completely swollen shut. Fight over.
Another right hand there from Dakota Ditcheva, banking an unbelievable first round.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee
PFL Europe champion, 100,000, first British female to win it. Europe was conquered, but America had been watching and they weren't impressed. The comments started getting louder, harsher, more personal. Tomato cans, easy opponents, protected fighter, industry plan. In America, someone was putting together a game plan based on everything she'd seen. A jiu-jitsu black belt who believed she'd found the answer. But before we get there, you need to see what happened in Connecticut, because what Chelsea Hackett said before the fight would make what happened in Nashville even more terrifying. And if you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 99% of you watch the video without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. Thanks a lot. Muchly appreciated. Now, back to the video. Chelsea Hackett, PFL 4, June 2024. June 2024, Dakota entered the PFL's American season, the big leagues, the $1 million tournament. Everything she'd built in Europe meant nothing here. Chelsea Hackett was waiting, 31 professional fights. She'd fought the best, lost to them, and now she was coming off another loss. This fight is personal for me, Hackett said. This could change my career for the best. This wasn't just any fight for Hackett. This was her last chance. She looked at Dakota and saw everything she wasn't. Young, undefeated, hyped, and standing between her and the life she wanted. At the face-off, no handshakes. Hackett glared with desperation. Dakota stared back cold. June 13, 2024, Mohegan Sun, Connecticut. Dakota's American debut. 3 minutes and 22 seconds, that's all it lasted. Thunderbolt right-hand dropped Hackett. The crowd erupted. Hackett scrambled up, panicked. Dakota clinched. Knees, body shots, 5, 6 nasty punches. Hackett couldn't defend. Then the final blow, a left to the body that shut everything down. Hackett crumbled. Her redemption story ended face down. Dakota looked at the American fighters watching, signaled them to shut up. But one woman wasn't shutting up. She had been studying every frame of Dakota's fights, and she found something nobody else had seen. A weakness, an opening, a way to prove that she believed Dakota really was a fraud. Jenna Bishop, PFL 7, August 2024. Jenna Bishop had watched it all, every knockout, every finish, every opponent, and she came to a conclusion that she wouldn't stop talking about. Tomato cans, Bishop said. The PFL gave her the easiest opposition. They weren't real grapplers. I'm a black belt, and I'm going to expose her.
I mean, I don't care. I want to, whatever gets me to that final, and I want to win, so I don't care. Anybody can get it.
August 2nd, 2024, Nashville, Tennessee. PFL 7 semifinals. One fight from the championship. Bishop walked to the cage like someone who knew a secret. Dakota blew her a kiss. Bishop smiled back. The fight started. 90 seconds in, Bishop shot for a takedown. Got it.
The have down getting up is going to be unbelievable. Beautiful knee.
Dakota was on her back, Bishop on top. This was exactly where Bishop wanted to be, exactly where Dakota had never been in trouble. The jiu-jitsu black belt started landing. Shots from above, Dakota covering up, trying to escape. For over a minute, Bishop controlled her.
Just taking my time. I even tried to do a little bit of a triangle there, you know. And this get up is just like something I work constantly, all the time. I know how to get up off the floor because I work it so much with my coaches. And
crowd murmured. Commentators questioned the tomato cans comment seemed accurate because right now, Dakota Ditcheva looked human. Was Bishop right? Were all those opponents really that weak? Was this the moment the fraud gets exposed?
I even told her to get up, which is something that like normally I'm just kind of like forward pressure all the time. But I was like, get up, something my coaches had told me to do as well.
Dakota worked back to her feet. 90 seconds left in the round. She closed the distance, clinched, and fired a knee straight up the middle, flush, right to Bishop's face. Bishop crashed, woozy, compromised. The game plan shattered in one strike. Dakota waved her up. Come on, get up. Let me finish this properly. Bishop stumbled to her feet, but she was gone. Front kick, straight right. Bishop crashed again.
Dropped her straight to her knees. Perfect shot, little hammer fist. Straight in the forehead. That puts her down again.
Referee jumped in. 3 minutes, 54 seconds of round one. Dakota walked the cage, making a shushing gesture, then mimicked talking with her hands. mocking everyone who ran their mouth about tomato cans. "We don't do no split decisions around here," she said. She's going to join the list of those cans. The doubters had their answer. The black belt had her answer, and it hurt. Dakota Ditcheva didn't just win fights, she silenced doubters. Every single one who saw pink shorts and thought easy money. Everyone who called her an industry plant, a poster girl, a Barbie who couldn't really fight. She beat grapplers with submissions, out-wrestled wrestlers, outlasted fighters with better cardio, and knocked out everyone who stood in front of her. PFL Europe champion, $1 million tournament winner, Britain's first female MMA world champion, currently 15-0 with 12 knockouts, and she's only 27 years old. The scary part, she's still improving, still evolving. The striker who learned to submit grapplers, the finisher who can go 5 rounds if needed, prospect who destroyed a former UFC title challenger and made it look easy. So here's the lesson for anyone stepping into the cage with Dakota Ditcheva. Don't let the blonde hair fool you. Don't let the pink shorts deceive you. And definitely don't let your mouth write checks your body can't cash. Because that kiss she blows before the fight, that's not a greeting. That's a goodbye. If you want to know more stories about other fighters on our channel, you've got to check this video. This is Punch Club, fellas. If y'all got any ideas, drop your thoughts in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.